parents were screaming, kids were crying. I was just standing there and my brother was like, Simran, come on, let's go. And I was like, wow, I miss it. They're little mini trees. They're trees. I'm not gonna explain myself, it just comes in handy, okay? Hey guys, this is Simran, and today I'm coming at you with a college back to school haul and also a what's in my backpack. Maybe it's just me, but the one time I actually followed one of those like lists of things that you need every year for back to school, I had enough paper to last me literally till now. Like the paper I have in my folders now is literally 5 years old from then, so I don't actually follow those lists and I only buy like a handful of things every year, so that's why I thought I'd do both in one. It's also really weird filming this right now because I'm actually still in summer quarter. For those who don't know, I go to UC Santa Cruz. I make videos there a lot, link in the eye. I haven't even had summer yet and people are going back to school, which is wild. Also, this is my first video I'm filming on my iPhone, which I don't like, but for those of you who don't know, I broke my camera while moving out. I put it up to like film a fun little montage of me saying goodbye to Belinda, and it fell 10 feet and now it's broken. I asked you guys, would you rather me wait for a new camera or film on my phone, and y'all said this, so I guess I'll start off with the haul first. The first thing I got is two Pilot G2 pens. I didn't need pens, I need refills, but they were sold out of refills, but these are like probably my favorite pens of all time. Then I got like dry erase pens because during final season, winter quarter, I literally carried around a whiteboard like this big and walked from my apartment all the way to the library because I would like do my scratch work for math and stuff on there because like why waste paper on scratch work. Then I got a new notebook. I'm actually really excited about this notebook. Like this is gonna sound so lame, but I just get so excited about stationery. I love back to school season. I was standing in the chaotic aisle, parents were screaming, kids were crying. I was just standing there and my brother was like, Simran, come on, let's go. And I was like, wow, I miss this. Like I just love back to school shopping, the chaos, the like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna wear for the first day of school? It's just so wholesome. But anyways, I got this notebook, which I'm very excited about. It's dot page, so it's literally like my bullet journal, and I'm very excited. Then I stopped by Michael's and I got two midliners. Then I got one big pencil because my brother and sister bought a big pack display and I don't use them that often, so I just got the one because it was like 26 plus 1 and they were trying to like split it 2A, and to make it even they gave me one and I asked for the pink one. So lastly, I just got a laundry hamper. My laundry hamper is busted, crusted, dusted. She's been through it. She's been through a lot of laundry parties and her time's over. She's ripped. I got her from dollar store last year, 99-cent store, so I upgraded. I got a light bulb, which I'm kind of bitter about because week 4 of fall quarter, Benji and we traded off. I gave him my extra light bulb in exchange for being added to his Spotify Premium Family Plan, and then he didn't add me. So Benji, if you're watching this, you're fake. I also gave him my clicker spring quarter week 2 and he said, oh no, for sure I'll add you this time, and he didn't. So basically, Benji's a liar. Don't trust Benji. I just got so bitter thinking about that. Wow, okay. Anyways. Now that that's out of the way, I guess we can get started with the what's in my backpack portion of the video. It's a wannabe Fajal Revan Kankin, but it's fine because this one was like $20. I'll link it down below. And I originally bought this patch before I bought this backpack. I have 2 patches on it. I don't know if y'all can see that because I don't have a viewfinder. Yeah, I have 2 patches. This one I bought before and I thought I could cover because there's like this logo here. I thought it'd be big enough to cover it, but once I got the backpack, it wasn't big enough, so I put it here. It's from Amazon. This one's from Brandy Melville. This is just a random high school pin. This one's from the Canadian Embassy. 150 years of Canada, baby. And this one's from Brandy Melville. I used to have another one from Brandy Melville, but she's a fallen soldier and we miss her every day. I also spilled paint on this backpack. That's what the pink spots are. And it's very waterproof. I've walked in the rain with no umbrella and she's like not caught any of my stuff wet. And I even spilled an entire yerb on it and like didn't have anything to wipe with because I didn't have any paper towels in the room, and it was fine. So kudos to her for surviving that, and that's literally proof why I should never get a Fajal Revan Kankin because I literally am ruthless and I'm so mean to my stuff. So anyway, starting off with a small pocket, the first thing I have is my wallet. This is like my extensive wallet with like extra cards and like cash. Like my Boardwalk card is in here, my BJ's gift card's in here, like that type of stuff. And then I also have like my StubHub, my keys, and I also like to keep my AirPods case on here because when I get robbed, why not get everything stolen? These aren't actually my AirPods. Shout out to Jad for giving me his AirPods because I lost my headphones, and then he was like, oh, I have new ones, so you can have my old AirPods. Because I literally wouldn't have AirPods if it wasn't for that because I just can't justify spending that much money on earphones. But also, like they change your life. Like they genuinely change your life. Next thing I have is contact solution. There's like nothing left in here because I've had a couple of contact tragedies recently. I've lost 3 contacts cases. Otherwise, normally I have like 1 or 2 contacts cases in here as well. But I've lost 3 recently. 1 fell off my bed and then that was the end of that because I have top bunk, and so we don't know where she went. Like it's over for her. 1, like I lost the cap to. It was just a really bad time for me. I went through like 4 contacts in a month and I had bi-weekly, so I'm supposed to go through 2. Sometimes I go through 1. So then I have these little awake things. They're really nice and really helpful. I bought a big pack from our store, and one of these is equal to half a cup of coffee. Like I like caffeine and I like coffee, but I tend to get tired of coffee because I don't like the aftertaste. So I like my alternatives. So like this and Europe are like my 2 faves. Next I have hand sanitizer. I'm not even a germaphobe, but like she's almost empty. Makeup wipes. I like to be prepared for every possible situation, and you can tell that when you go through my backpack, because a lot of times what happened to me in college is I would leave my apartment for class around 10 a.m. and say I'm coming back at 1 and let it come back at like 10 or something crazy like that, and my roommates would be like, where did you go? You said you'd be back. And I'd be like, this happened and this happened, so I decided to do this. And I just am very spontaneous, not good planner. So you have to be prepared for every situation. And also I'm just a hoarder, so I like to be prepared for every situation. Like I hate that moment when someone asks you for something and you used to have in your backpack but you took it out because you didn't need it anymore, and then you're just kind of like. Next thing I have is my RX bar. People think these are gross. I think these are so good and they're like not bad for you. I don't know. I really enjoy these. I have my USB. I used to carry my terabyte, and that's how I ruined one of my terabytes, which is why I didn't upload any videos for like 3 months. And then I broke my camera, so I just really am good at breaking things. Ever since I broke my terabyte, I carry on this instead. Then I have my chapstick. I've never really been a person who struggles with dry lips because I don't really have lips, so I can't really struggle with dry lips. But if I did, like my sister struggles with dry lips every now and then, and I gave her like one of these and they changed her life. It's the Soothing Touch Vanilla Chai Lip Balm. I bought it on campus. It's vegan. It's great. Then I have my Bob Ross mints. This is so exciting. You don't know, I'll link my dorm tour over there, but I had a giant Bob Ross poster in my dorm last year. I literally bought them from the art store downtown. Best store ever. I go there like once a month and I spend 2 hours just examining every single item in the store because I need to know if they restocked on something I don't know about, because everything they have is precious and amazing and I love it with my whole heart. They literally have Bob Ross energy drinks. It's just the best store ever. Open them. I have gum in here, but then I also have the little mints. And look how they're trees. Yeah, these make me really happy. And then lastly, I just have tissues. These come handy for crying over your grades, wiping whiteboards, and cleaning stuff up if you're clumsy like me. Which, now looking back at it, when I spilled the yerb all over my backpack, I literally had the stuff to clean it inside. Anyways, moving on to the big pocket. It has a laptop sleeve, which is one reason that I kind of liked it better than the Fox backpack. I'm just gonna refer to it as the Fox backpack, versus this is the size of a normal Fox backpack, but it still has a laptop sleeve and it fits my 13-inch MacBook, which is 10 out of 10, would recommend to a friend. It has these small, like these pockets over here. So I'm gonna start off with what's in there. First thing I have is my go-to pen in class. Sometimes, like I'll be running late and when I walk in, like professor's like ready to start, I keep a pen over there so I can just grab it and get started. This is the Pilot G5, a classic. I also have my little mini Cholula pockets because I like to have hot sauce on me. I don't keep it in here because I'm scared that like if the pin caps come off, it'll like open it. I also keep my disposable camera because I tend to forget to carry it around with me, and I tend to have my backpack with me like 90% of the time I go anywhere. I'm gonna take out all of this stuff and then I'll go through all this. I have my Trader Joe's bag. I like to keep it like this because it's really like compact and easy to carry, and if you ever need a bag, you have one with you. It comes in handy literally all the time. I literally use this as a bib once. I'm not gonna explain myself, but I have my YouTube notebook. I keep my YouTube stuff in a separate notebook than my other notebooks because otherwise I'll be literally supposed to be doing my math homework and then suddenly filming a video, which is actually what I'm doing right now. I have math homework and an essay due at midnight, but it's fine. Next I have my bullet journal. This is my spread for August. I actually, not doing this spread, but doing my weekly spread. Might be an upcoming video, I don't know, we'll see, because I filmed it, but I don't know if I would like that video enough to upload it. Next I have my laptop charger. It's busted, crusted, falling apart, but I'm holding onto it with my dear dear life, hoping that she doesn't die on me. Then we have my pencil case. I'll go through this kind of quickly. It's actually a makeup bag that I bought from like the dollar section of Target. Honestly, I feel like I have the most stationery out of all my friends in college, so keep that in mind when you're looking through this. If you're like going to be a freshman, you probably don't need this much. This is just how much I use because I'm extra. I have scissors and glue. Scissors is one of those things you think you don't need, but it's handy all the time, so I do recommend getting a good pair of scissors. I keep all the markers of my current spread in my pencil case, so that way if I want to make a weekly spread on the go, all the colors that I like, the highlight colors of the month, are just there. So I have to set up change a little there. My storage was full, but anyways, the next thing I have is my zero mid liners. I have the basic pack of these 5, and then I have the other 2, so we're living like Larry. I have Expo markers. I have 5, but honestly 3 of these are probably really low on ink, so I'm probably gonna need to throw them out soon. I have an X-Acto knife. I promise I'm not crazy, but like this generally does come in handy sometimes. I'm not gonna explain myself, it just comes in handy, okay? God, why are you judging me? Then I have my 3 pencils, lead, eraser, headphones. I like to keep headphones with a wire because my AirPods tend to be dead because I never charge them. My biggest fear is like sitting in the library watching a YouTube video or editing my own video and like my AirPods unconnect and then everyone hears it. That's just... So sometimes I just prefer to use these out of safety for my own embarrassment. Little labels which come in handy for correcting dates, like if a professor decides to change something from the original syllabus that I put in my planner, I can just quickly change the due date with these. This is a Pilot G10 pen. And then lastly, this is actually a really new addition. This could have been in like the haul part, but it's the Tombro brush pen. It has the brush pen on one side and the thin part on one side, and I feel like I can actually do calligraphy with this. I still suck at calligraphy, so that's not like completely true, but this definitely has changed the game for me and my notes. That's everything in my pencil case. So I have a folder. I just realized I have like a blue theme going around. Blue's not even my favorite color. I have this UV folder that I actually, if you watch my senior year What's in My Backpack, I'm pretty sure this is the same folder, and I just use this for like picking up tasks. I currently have my summer session 12B midterm in here. So I just have the notebook that I'm currently using. I just decorated it with washi tape because I didn't feel like doing my work one day, and I wrote Film ADV, which was the class I originally used this notebook for, but now I just use it for like scratch code and stuff for like my current classes I'm taking. Last thing I have in here is my MacBook. It's the MacBook Pro 13-inch with Retina from 2014. There is some more pockets in here that I don't use, like the bottom ones over here, but I think that's everything. Oh, I have a pocket here. I don't know if I need to use this. Oh yeah, I actually do have stuff in here. In the back pocket, I haven't gone through this in like months, but I have a 17 bus ticket and a pad. So that's basically everything I keep in here. Normally in the winter I'll have an umbrella over here, and then I'll also always be carrying my water bottle. It's just an off-brand Hydro Flask. I'll link it down below from Amazon. I want the real Hydro Flask, but they don't, I think they discontinued selling in this color because I could not find it everywhere. Every time I tell someone that, they're like, I've seen it before, and I'm like, yeah, I've seen it too, but they don't sell it online anymore. So I just bought an off-brand one, and I covered it in stickers. My stickers are from Redbubble. This one's from LSS, Learning Services on campus. My brother and sister made these ones. This one's from Brandy Melville, but I just cut out the stuff around, so it's just like a monkey chilling in the river. And then the one on the bottom is the B movie script. It's like the best movie ever, and by all known laws of aviation, the bee should not fly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you can see, I feel like what's in a college backpack or like a college back to school video is definitely different from high school. If you guys want more college back to school videos, let me know. I plan on doing a freshman advice video with like my freshman experience, as well as like a what to bring and what not to bring. So let me know if you guys have any other videos you want me to do, and I'll see you very soon with another one. Bye! I always say that, but I'm literally lying because I'm probably not gonna upload for another month, but like maybe not this time. Maybe things are changing. Bye!